Queef it up. Let the queefs roar. Rawr. It is Crack40tv. Come on in. Oh. Mail won't? No, Mayor can't wipe. Come on in, like playing by guys. We are here. Oh God. Come on in, motherfuckers. Well, it ain't been a... Oh shit. I've got a real fucked up knee. I'm gonna try to, instead of watching that movie I was watching, I've watched it, it's been years. Chuck Webster movie, Chuck Webber, whatever his name is, about Muhammad Ali from New Jersey. I was watching that shit when that wreck occurred, and I flew out of here like Ernie after a dildo. What's up, Freeside? If you in the house, let me know. If you come from TikTok, let me know. I had a good viewing on TikTok. I had a really good stream just now. I was cheating on you guys with YouTube, TikTok. Oh yeah, this cord won't work on this charger no more. Fuck. Well, anyway, Tucker in the house. So, if you didn't see what happened earlier, I can confirm that man died. I reckon the lady Kathy that was in my TikTok stream, her mother was the victim in the car in that wreck, and she said that her parents was very lucky, and when they went and got her parents out of the car, a coffee can exploded because they had just come from the store, and I guess they got hit so hard that coffee can bounced around and had a lot of pressure in it, and it exploded. Yeah. But her mother's got dislocated shoulder, head injuries. She don't seem fine. This is directly from her daughter. And I reckon she said, now her mother was in the wreck. She said the man that was in that truck ended up passing away. So I would love to say that her information's wrong, but if she's at the hospital with her mother, obviously she's going to know what's going on. Fuck. So now you just imagine, he died like the Macho Man, Randy Savage. He must have just been coming down the road and all of a sudden had a heart attack and probably didn't know he hit that gold car. Probably didn't know he mowed through a juice pole and into a playground. He probably had no clue. Because he was probably already sadly unalived, you know. I still have not got the name Danny Haley. I still don't know who. I still don't know who. I still don't know the. I was just in a TikTok live. I went live on TikTok first, and Kathy, this woman, I don't know who she is personally. Her mother and father was in that gold car. And she said her mother's fucked up, but she's all right. She got a dislocated, she's hurt though, dislocated shoulder, and I can't forget a lot of, they're still running tests on her and stuff. Evidently, her dad was in the car and got lucky because she said parents. Kelly's her name, yeah. Amanda was in the TikTok stream. She can verify, but no one has said that man's name in that truck yet. But I really hate that man went out that way. That's a horrible way to go out. But thank God Oscar Maggard, he's got it all over Facebook, and he was going to comment. He never did. I guess he shook up. Him and his wife and his 4 kids just randomly left the premises of the playground when that man come through there. I was at church when somebody told me. I sent pictures of it to Brad. Oh, did you? I've had so many people send me stuff, I probably didn't see it. Did you send them on TikTok or Messenger? Yeah, I seen them. I didn't even, I did, but I didn't have time to scroll Facebook because I hate to say it like this, but if you're hot, you're hot. So I went straight to TikTok because I had that vibe in me, and I've been down. I've been asleep since Friday with a bad knee. Literally, I did not wake up till 4 o'clock today, and this wreck happens at 6. Um. Oh, okay. Got you, Danny. But like for real, my knee's fucked up. I got physical therapy at 1 o'clock tomorrow. I'm in bad shape. My knee's fucked. That's why y'all ain't seen me live since Friday. Oh God, I helped my dad. If you're watching, you ass banging motherfucker, I hurt my back and I hurt my knee and my other knee really bad. Where Jimmy, my dad, where he got flew out the other day, he well they sent him back home. They popped his arm back in place and sent him back home. There's Kelly. Her her mother and father is the people that was in the wreck. If you know how to come on panel and you want to come on panel and talk about it, you're more than welcome to. If you don't feel like it, you don't have to, but there's the link for anyone that wants to take it. It's open panel. I can't do a mayor walk, so I might as well do open panel. But Kelly, I keep calling her Kathy. Kelly, yeah, I couldn't imagine that can of coffee. That's pretty wild. That juice, it's crazy how accidents happen, and it's such a crazy tragedy. And then out of nowhere, it's cleaned up. People's held to the hospital. Amos and Dewey Cole and Frank Pennington, they'll get the cars and they're gone, and then the mess is cleaned up and it's back to normal. But it ain't back to normal for the man that died, or his family, or Kelly and her family. Dude is Dude, that is one of the worst ones I've seen in a long time as a firefighter, Brad. I agree with you, Danny. I've seen some bad wrecks, and that Mustang was a fucking tragedy. You know, Ashley Ambergy, that man flew out. He did not pass. Oh, thank you for the information. I do not want to report false information by any means. You can even hear I'm putting a city accent kind of on certain words. Um, well, good. I'm glad he didn't die. I watched him revive him. I watched him actually. His stomach, I don't know how big his stomach is in real life. Yeah. Uh, Ashley Hamburgy, Kelly's mother, is the one that was in the wreck, and they've heard differently. So we should we need confirmation. But I believe Kelly being at the hospital. Ashley, yes, he is church family. Hmm. Well, I'm fucking high and stuck. I'm hoping you're right, but Ashley, Kelly's at the hospital. But if they flew him out, I guess her hospital ain't going to know. But I hope you're right. But Yeah, that's a good question. If you don't want to reveal it, that's fine. But I could go look on Facebook and probably find his name, but I've not heard the man's name. Period. I don't know who Kelly's mother and father is. Uh, I guess they're Millers. That's all I could tell you. But like, could you imagine just being them kids that was randomly playing ball on a Sunday night? I understand that, Ashley. Doreen and Bill Smith is Kelly's mother and father. Okay. Well, I understand that. Eventually, it'll be public knowledge, whether they like it or not. But regardless, we hope he lives. But I agree with Danny. That was one of the craziest things I've seen. Car wrecks are crazy and a motherfucker, too. All I know is that man's gut. Um, can you answer this for me, Ashley Ambergy? Does that man normally have a big fat belly like mine? Like that? Because I don't know if it was from injury, medical accident, or, medical emergency or what, but that man's gut was bloated like something I've never seen before in my life, and I wouldn't show that part. I couldn't show that out of respect for him. I will not show victims, but I will get as close as I can without showing victims. Somebody's here. What's up?
Right there. I'm trying to tell you to shut the fuck up, and I'm tired of your bollocks. Every time I head in, you get up here, and you don't shut the fuck up. And I'm kind of fucking sick of it. You understand that, eh?
Hey, are you from
All
Carolina?
right, and yeah? Can you shut the fuck up with your bollocks?
Lord God, what's wrong with you,
All
buddy?
right, and yeah? Shut the fuck up.
What's wrong with you, honey? Did I just get punked out before I could respond? You want to come back in the door, motherfucker? Outrun, what in the fuck was that? Um, that don't sound like no Alicia. Wow. But the reason I was back on subject of get Crack40tv just getting punked out by some random drunk, eh? I didn't even have time to respond. Uh, the reason The reason I was asking if a dude truck had a big butt, or excuse me, big belly, is because, like, if he did have a big belly, it was super bloated. If he didn't have a big belly, then he was not, like, I don't know. I would assume the impact that man went through. Goodness, that was crazy. I agree. Whoever that was trolling, eh? This ain't the time. We talking about something sad, you stupid motherfucker. Your mommy's a drunk in rehab, so don't come over here cussing me. I can't help your mother's a fucking drunk. You son, I can't help it. Damn. Okay, Kelly, where was their exact impact at? Because I would assume that when he hit your mother, was she going towards Kaywood, or was she going towards Kaywood and he was coming from like Kaywood and they hit? Is that how it happened? I'm just wondering because of the way his gut looked, it was insane. It looked like if that was me and my injury, if I was him, it would have looked like my gut was this much bigger than it is right now. That's what I'm saying. It was craziness. Oh, so she was cutting in Elcombe, and that dude. Oh, okay. That explains that explains the trail. Okay, so somewhere he's been coming from the Food City way, out towards McDonald's way, and had that medical emergency. You would assume somewhere around the gas station at Food City is what I would assume. And I guess somewhere along the lines between Food City's gas station and that bank, somewhere he's crossed to that line right before that red light, or right during that red light, and just had, he had that medical emergency, we'll call it, and hit your mom and dad, and then went down into the blue courts and destroyed everything. Thank God. I don't think. Now, I worked for the county road department, and all them toys they got out there, I think they've been replaced. I put the fucking roofs on every one of the county parks. I've put roofs on them. I've put them toys together. Uh, but I think they've reinforced that blue courts playground. I think it's been reinforced with like steel poles. And shout out to them steel poles because, like, what if they would have kept going, even though there wouldn't have been no kids in there? I got to get water because Archie Maggard and his wife and their 4 kids had just walked out of theirs. Probably, I would say, as he was having a medical emergency, or maybe even afterwards. You think all that happened within a matter of going 80 miles an hour coming past that red light, the Elcombe red light, I call it the blue, going that fast down into the blue courts, you would assume all that happened within a 30-second period or less. I bet that happened within a 15-second period if you think about it, going 80. How long does it take driving normal to get from the Food City red light to the next red light? And then the blue courts is the next red light. What's he saying? Hmm. So Outrun saying he's okay. Are you saying I'm reporting fake news? I'm not reporting no goddamn fake news. I'm reporting what I was told by somebody whose mother was a victim in the fucking crash and is probably still at the hospital. I hope it's fake news. I hope the man lives. I hope he's okay. I don't want to see nobody dead. But honestly, I don't know. Look, I'm not new at streaming Crack40tv, but I'm new at getting on these wrecks and shit. I'm new on this ambulance chasing type Crack40, chasing the ambulances and doing this reporting part of it. I do the best I can. I wouldn't report no fake news on something serious, period. That's right. That's what everyone told you. I tell you what, I got about two here in Harlan. I only got 16 watching. I wonder where everybody's at. I'm about to, go super journalistic. That's what I'm about to do. But I got some goons, and I don't mean sexual gooners. I mean goons and goblins. Lord, I got about two. I'm gonna get smacked right in the goddamn mouth this week. Maybe. Just for the wreck of it. I got two. I'm gonna get smacked. But I don't report no fake news on nothing serious, period. I report what the fucking truth is, or what I'm told is the accurate truth of what I. But anyway, well, I reckon Ernie Shields said he was going to get Ghost, Evil Ghost and Peachy's channel took. I don't know if my channel was involved or not. It's still here. And Lisa Kay and Constance Sue, maybe Blame Kelly. I mean, Blame Katie. Shout out Blame Katie for a $99 super chat. Uh, I heard Ernie was getting their channels took. Wonder where that ass banger's at tonight. Yeah. Oh, I know. I remember when Sophie Farmer's sister got killed up there back in the first of '98. It was like February of '98. And Sophie Farmer's sister got killed right there. That's a bad road. There's a lot of bad deaths on 72. But I just ain't like, man, that's like my papa Jim and my granny Billy that just passed away. Her husband, they went to the doctor. Right? He didn't have no legs, and it was 2008. And he took her to the doctor in Knoxville. Well, they go through Tazewell, and this old lady runs a red light and hits him. Papa dies a couple days later. It was the day Obama got elected into office. He passed away during when Obama was basically giving his acceptance speech. And like, what if Granny Billy had to poop? Or what if Papa had to pee? Or what if a red light stopped them? Or what if they slowed down 5 seconds on 119, or they took their time going past the golf course in Pineville, or they slowed down through the tunnel and went extra. You know, I mean, you can what if shit all you want, but it's crazy how accidents happen and tragedies. Look at what happened in Michigan today. Have y'all seen what happened in Michigan? If I'm not mistaken, that dude, I think it was one guy drove that truck right into that church and destroyed the whole church. I mean, look at that. I got YouTube going. Kendrick Lamar looks like O.J. Simpson in the video of the Heart Part 5 by God. Let me find this snow shirt. I mean, you know, 2024, there was more mass shootings per day than there was more mass shootings than there was days in the year. So you think about that. I think it was almost times two. 365 days a year, 365 plus mass shootings in 2024. Look how many crazy mass shootings. Trump got assassinated, but he lived. And then they almost got him again. And then Charlie Kirk. I didn't know who Charlie Kirk was. To me, Charlie Kirk wasn't nothing. No offense to him. I had no clue who he was. How I never knew who Charlie Kirk was and went to the inauguration, I'll never know. But look what I mean, how do you stop these shootings? You can't. You cannot stop these shootings. And let me explain to you why I say you can't stop mass shootings. I bet you could say 1 out of every 5, I'd say 2 out of every 5 regular, normal households, a kid could get access to a gun. Or 1 out of every 5 military vets may have PTSD so bad they just won't go crazy and have access to guns. Anybody can buy a fucking AR. Any kid can learn how to shoot one and then go shoot up a school. Anybody can flip out over social media and get a hold. There's too many guns already available. There's too many guns in the world to stop shootings. I mean, the government can't just go to every house and take every gun, and they can't stop guns from being sold. So therefore, there's going to be a mass shooting every day. So therefore, the media wins. Think about it like that. It's fucked up, but the media wins. We get coverage. Really? I didn't know that, Amanda. I've been so busy covering this shit. I didn't know. I didn't know that. Can you find some information on that shooting? But that's what I'm saying. Okay, let's listen to this. How many guns is in Memphis? How many guns is in Knoxville? How many guns is in Asheville, Detroit, motherfucking Jersey? I mean, think about how many guns is in Baltimore and D.C. Guns are easy access. I could get any kind of gun I wanted. All I'd have to do is look around 5 minutes and I could find a fucking missile if I wanted it, probably. I mean, that's just how easy it is to get something right now. So, like, if I wanted to do it right now, say I wanted to go do something like that, I could walk right out the door and go blow up BP. You know what I mean? Like, Amanda could go to her local gas station and somebody could go to the local dink dink and just pop, 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 everybody. There's guns, too many guns in the world. So therefore, now that there's mass shootings been going on, used to that stuff didn't happen, and used to it was very rare, and it would be kind of going postal because it would normally be somebody from the UPS. And ever since Columbine, 4/20/1999, I beat the fuck out of a boy, choked him and put him to sleep, woke him up. I beat him and woke him up, beat the fucking brakes off of him. I go home, my dad said, "You fucking dumbass, don't you know what's going on? And you're out here fighting?" I said, "No, what's going on?" He said, "Come here, look at the TV," and showed me Columbine. I was a junior in high school. So ever since fucking Columbine, these shootings they ain't stopping. There ain't no way to stop them. You can put 10 police at every fucking goddamn school in America, daycare, whatever. Well, crazy people might not start shooting schools up. Kids will start waiting until people go home and go to gas stations or malls. A security guard ain't gonna be like, there's just too many guns. Guns win. There's no way around it. You tell me how to get every gun out of America or every gun out of access to somebody that's out of their mind. Impossible. It's impossible. But anyway, I was looking at Trump and Putin, butt fuck. trying to find some information on that shooting in Michigan today. I'm gonna look at this footage. Hang on. He won't let me look at it while I'm live on here. But I think that I will go. Yeah, I got the footage. I'm just live on here. It won't let me. It won't let it come out. You know, I had a pretty good time on TikTok earlier, and I had a lot more viewers. But I get paid from views over here as long as I don't get copyrighted. Uh, I was having fun over on TikTok. Nobody's wanting to come up on panel over here. So I'm either going to go back live streaming on TikTok or regular mode, but I ain't able to go for a motor walk, so I go for a motor. You know what I mean? So I think I'm going to go back to TikTok and wait on my baby to get done doing what she be doing. I love her. And I hate haters in this fucking world. Too many haters out there. I've almost wrecked on 72 running dope like Wolfie and Donna Joe. I couldn't tell you how many times. So, yeah. Damn. I don't know if this Dallas game's on live right now or not, but I'm watching something. I don't know what's PlayStation. So I think I'm going to go back TikTok. If y'all want to come over TikTok, I'm going to see who else is live on YouTube that we fuck with. All right, I'll be over on TikTok. I'm out, y'all.